Hello and welcome. So, just a quick one today. I'm just going to quickly show you a feature that I thought would be super useful, and I just created it into a separate website that you can access for free, basically. So this is how it works inside of our platform. And obviously, if you don't know, we have the world's smartest platform now. Um, it's still obviously a work in progress, and we're still adding to it day by day. Even in 10 years time, we're still going to be adding to it and adding more to it. It is basically a powerhouse for takeaways, and it's stemmed from basically what I got told by a top 5 global food franchise of what a franchise actually needs and what they're missing and what they're trying to build right now, but they just can't. um, so yeah, I took all them ideas and I built it myself essentially because I'm just a builder. That's all I do. You know me from the AI phone order side. This is me and this is what I do. Um, so yeah, I built the world's smartest system essentially. But obviously, ignoring that, this is just literally just to show you something that's completely free that I'm gonna show you in another tab over here. So let's go to inventory. As you can see, I've been playing around a little bit in this account. So let's add a new one. Let's call it medium cod 2 so we don't lose it. We're going to go measure it in kilograms. We're going to just go meat and poultry. That's the first one there. And then we're going to go over to our wizard. Inventory cost wizard. So we're going to go case/pack structure. So that's how fish comes. So we're going to do fish as the example. So yeah, this 328.99. This one's coming from T Quality's website, or as we say, T Quality. 3 by 6.81 kilos. So we get 3 packs per case. 6.81 kilo. That's a total of 20.43 kilograms. So yeah, we're gonna go makes portions here. So we're gonna just give it a rough 82 portions for this case of fish. We're gonna go 8 and then ounces. So that's going to come up here. This means your kilogram costs about £4.01 per 8 ounces portion. And then again, we can add waste here as well. So say if we add 10% waste, that will. Okay, yeah, no, sorry, that's separate. So we're just going to leave that for it is now. We're going to build that in later. This is essentially just you guys know obviously how many portions you make from each case on roughly on average. So that's what we're going to do it here. And then at some point we are going to, well, it will be literally after this video, we are going to plug in that waste so that it works out on how many as well. So how much of that is waste as well. So like the trimmings, etc. So we're going to keep that units per case and then case size. I forgot to add the current stock. So let's go 80 kilos is how much current stock we've got. And then that's there, medium cod 2. So we're going to go into our profit calculator now. And just ignore all this crap here. It's just because I haven't set it all up yet. So the fixed costs or anything like that, I haven't set it up for this tenant yet. And then obviously we're not going to worry about these in this video. I will be going into a more in-depth video that's normally on our YouTube. It's like 20-30 minutes long. Each feature we go into big detailing on how to use it. And then it's in our documentation in our help hub as well. So we'll come to this what if scenario after, but we're going to go down to in recipes. We're going to go to recipe cost and pricing. So we're going to create one for medium cod. It's in the category of fish and then it's active. We're going to go by portion. We're going to do this medium cod 2 that we created there and then add the component. First, we've got a save recipe. And then once we save recipe, we're going to go in there and we're going to go over to pricing. So the recommended margin is 60 to 70% is total crap nowadays. It doesn't matter. That's just there for demo purposes. And we're going to put like a 50% margin on it, I think, is best. Yeah, target margin of 50%. And then let's go save recipe. And then if we go back to that now, So essentially, when we do edit anything in this pricing section for the obviously the margin that we want to create, we've got to save recipe and then go back in, just because it needs to work it all out for you. It's not going to do it instantly, just because that would be a dream if not. And so yeah, pricing calculation based on your target margin. So total cost is £4.01. The target margin you want is 50%, and then excluding VAT that would be £8 how much you should charge, and then including VAT £9.63. And then the recommended price will just round it up to the 5 or the 9 for you, just to make it look neat, and then it'll tell you your actual profit margin here of what it recommends. It'll be 58.4%, and that's if you charge just £9.65 per portion of medium fish. And then obviously if you want more components, you can add more. So say like you've got batter, you can add batter there, you can add your oil component there. It's very complex, and it'll work it all out for you on what the target of your fish should be. And again, once you start adding that all in, even 50% starts becoming a dream nowadays. Obviously with the price of fish, so we've got to account for that, and that's why these 60 to 70% margins are probably unrealistic now. But honestly, I'll leave these kind of working outs and all this data for you guys. I just created the tool. I'm not really good at this math sort of stuff. I never was with like the old school way of doing it on an Excel spreadsheet. I'm not good at working all these out. I just normally just get ChatGPT to do it, to be honest. So yeah, that's all built in there for you. And we're going to go over to our what if scenario here. So what if the fish case goes up 10%? So you're going to want to change that by 80p, is what it's saying here. And then we could change that there as well. And then what if you put your portion size up, I don't know, 10% to make it, what, 9.8 ounces, something like that? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. As again, I said, my maths isn't my strong suit in life. My coding is, but not my maths. Yeah, so if you obviously change the margin here as well, so if you want, say, 60% instead of 50%, you can change that there too as well. So yeah, let's put that back to 0, so you can see, and then that back to 0 there. And then this is the excluding VAT part, sorry, so you need to obviously account that in as well. And then if you don't want to do VAT, just click it off there, or you've got, I don't know, you're doing it for something else, anyway, you can change that there. So yeah, you're going to be able to see your trends, and then obviously AI assistant Sophie, which we have here as well, just for even more ease of use in the platform. So yeah, this is basically it on our platform system. So I'm going to show you now onto the little quick easy website I created. So this is just a really quick, for free to use, honestly, it's just literally there. I'll put the link in the comments for this post whenever I post it, and whenever I put it in. I'll probably put it in the fish and chip groups. It's just completely free to use. You don't need your login, no downloads, nothing like that. I don't need anything from you. All I need you to do is just give it a go. So I've added a few examples here. These two are probably wrong. I just added the fish as an example. Case/pack structure. I've done it as that 328 Berlin cod right now, 328.99 from Tea Quality, and then 3 packs per cases. I'm not the only one that says Tea Quality, like Tea Quality, just from Lee Nelson's Well Good Show. Yeah, and then total received, obviously, and then we're going to say it makes 82 portions of fish and chips, and then size per portion 8 ounces of medium fish, and then there we go again, £4.01, and then the recommended price that it shows you there. And then you can copy this, and then say if you pull up a notepad. So let's create a new note. And if it's not going to let me do that. Hold on. Let's go out of full screen. And then, yeah. If I put that there, copy and paste, that is it. Literally, it tells you exactly what you need to know there. So yeah, and then obviously you could share that with however you want. Um, you've got your share link here as well. So if you want to share the link to it as well, and when someone opens it, it opens up in here. Yes, I've added a link to obviously our full platform just in case this website actually gets traction and people see it. Would be silly not to. And then you can remember my inputs on this device, but if you clear your cache or anything, it will go. Just because we don't save. This tool does, this tool doesn't. You'll see there anyway, and then check out the full ServeMate platform. Yeah, just because obviously it happens in your browser. We don't store any of your data on our servers. If you check remember my inputs, they're saved locally on your device only. So if you clear your cache, it will go. So yeah, as I said, this is completely free to use, no strings attached. I'll put the link in the comments. It'll be live for as long as I live. So all you have to do is just save it into your notes in your phone, or just message me anytime and I'll give you the link again. And then yeah, so thank you for watching, and any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.